Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the next day. I went to sleep in the colony last night and now I'm waking up. Short and simple. Now the problem is, will it let me take off from where I left off? This time I didn't actually go to sleep in a planet, I actually signed off in space. But thinking about it, I think I was a little bit too close to the planet I took off from. Now, will I be there or do I have to start all over again? If I start all over again, I'll be starting the 600i because that's what I'm supposed to be working on. Hoping I wake up in the colony to listen today actually. Oh, no sound. Things have changed. It's running a bit slow. Does that mean it's letting me back in because it's searching for the server? Let's see. Not too sure about the sound quality because every morning I wake up my PC seems to change in different ways. I mean, what it does. I'm due to reload it. Okay. Well, as you can see, I'm actually waking up in the colony the next day about 14 hours later. Basically, I'm a role player and an engineer. But let's get this shit sorted before I start being used for target practice. I will be taking it back to Port Hollister, but I prefer to take it back to Lesky. Very dangerous and very buggy because I want the 600i out. I'm supposed to be working on that. Oh, I got to get dressed. Oh God, oh that's terrible. Oh no, bones cracking. Oh boy, I need a wash. It's cold, lonely. I need somewhere to wash. Keyboard's not working right. Let's take text off. I'm a little bit scared and apprehensive in going in these places. Why? A lot of come missing there, so I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to repeat. I'm just going to pretend. Just going to use a loo. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Right, I'm going to take a shower. Bzzz, getting the soap and water and the gel out and everything. Bzzz, yeah, you know what I mean, you know the normal case. Okay, that's enough of that. Shut the doors. Right, I want something to eat. I suppose this is the pantry. I know it's not working. But let's just imagine, yeah? Or could it be a replicator? No, we'll use this thing as a replicator. Okay. Microwaves out, all sorts is coming out and whatnot. Now, let's sit down and eat. Oh. Oh, it's not going to let me sit down. I'm going to have to imagine this now. Okay, take the table down. I've got my food in my hand. And I want to sit down and eat. Right. Right, ate something. Oh, okay. Table works. Okay, let's see if I can get out of the seat like this. Yeah. Well, it's time I got dressed now. It's kind of chip. What's that down there? Oh, ooh. Is that a glass top? Oh, okay. Oh. Well, I thought the quality was claustrophobic. Well, this tells me I'm still outside that moon. Now, what moon would that have been selling? Let's check. Just going into my Mobi. No, I'm not. I'm at Daymar. That's not a nice place to wake up. I'm at Daymar. Well, guess what? I best kinda get dressed. It's a bit different from waking up at Port Hollister now, isn't it? Every morning I wake up at Port Hollister. I have to do my ships, I've got to do this, claim on the insurance, all sorts of rubbish. So I moved down to Lesky. Money's good there, but it's got buggy, so I wanted to move out. I was actually trying to move all my ships to selling. Shoes. And that's where things started to go wrong. Apparently, I don't know if I heard this right, but they're going to be stopped working on the 600i until the 890 jump comes out. Now, there's a lot of things need fixing on this ship, and I'm supposed to stay here for another 3 months. So what am I going to do after the 3 months? Nothing. The ship's too buggy to do roleplay or content plays or any shot at the moment. Now, if we do stop production, this is start on the 890 jump. This is going to be stuck there in the back burner, and that's not what I was intending. And then they're going to go back to the 600 drives. It's about 6 months. And the whole intention at the end of the day was to create things and do things right in the 600i. So when the 890 jump comes out, it's nothing like the 600i when it comes to bugs, etc. So I think they should still do some things, because I'm going to be there for the next 2 months. You know what I mean? I'm going to try, and at the moment it's very stressful. Okay, I think I'm dressed. Oh, but since you've been on this ship, I don't think I got the right shoes, you know. Nah, I'll leave them on. I just got to remember, I'm working the different way around today. Basically, when I get off the ship, I have to go into my spacesuit. That's if I go to Port Hollister. Right, I'm all dressed. I'm going to leave the table up. Just let me just check around the ship, see if things are okay. Everybody woke up on Port Hollister or Leskid's Day, not me. I'm a role player and an engineer. In the game, that is, not in real life. When the game starts, if I'm still alive, this will be not like I'll be on here 10 minutes and gone off. I'll be doing roleplay day after in, after out. Waking up on the ship and going into space as far as I can. I bought quite a few ships, but to what I've learnt in the last 8 months, it's undecisive. The way people play, the way people act, and the way they can be so negative for whatever reason. And because of this, it's took me off the adventures I wanted to create in this game. I'm using everything that I've learned in past games like Star Trek Online, X3 the Threat, Bridge Commander, and a heck of a lot more, and all of it will be rolled into this. Strategy play and all sorts. Has my ideal ship come about yet? I'm not too sure actually. I was hoping it was going to be a 600i because one man is supposed to be able to fly that. There's a lot to learn about that ship anyway. It's the next generation of ships. I've not got my spacesuit on, which I know is wrong. But not all the things are implemented just yet. Okay. So far so good. Right, get that on. Check everything's working. I have to use keyboard. Okay. I am still working on these little gadgets here at the moment. So I suppose when I get to Lesky I should be there for at least an hour just setting up. It's the other way around today. I am going to be taking out the 600i. I don't think I'm going to last more than 10 minutes, but I am going to persist and persist and persist and persist. It's going to be boring. It's going to be streamed. Okay? It's not to be annoying anybody. It's roleplay. It's how they want the game to develop. People want to do pew pew pew. I want to explore. And exploring isn't a 5-minute job. You can get the carrot. Okay. I'm an explorer now. All the ships I've actually had really have been explorers. That includes the freelancer, which I got the loaner, jumped into this. It's an explorer. Bought them but wasn't able to use them. Then you've got the 600i. What about the carrot? Okay, let's talk about multi-role play. Freelance you can use by yourself. This you can use by yourself with a few modifications within the rules of the game. I mean voice attack, etc. Next ship up, the 600i. Same sort of thing. But playing around with that ship, it's got a lot of blind spots. Bugs can be fixed, blind spots can't. I think you really do need 2 people in that ship. And the blind spot is behind. So you do need somebody in that turret on the right, which I'll get to in a bit. All these things I'm playing or doing I'd like it to be. Don't worry about my sleepy voice, I've just woke up. It's what I do every morning. Right. Sorry, mate. Okay, let's see what's going on. Select target. Oh, it's not on. This is where things go wrong now. Can you see the flicker? That's the SLI. But like I said, it's things running in the background that causes them things. To what I presume. Oh, I've got no head, got no I think I best put on my helmet after all. Need a quicker way to change into these gears. Right, let's go help. Oh, do I really want to? Well, it's 2 on 2, isn't it? Full system scan. Alright, so good job. Caterpillar. Caterpillar. Somebody's coming for me. I'm sure they can sort themselves out. Thrusters are okay. We're out of range. When I first started this game, oh, it's kind of busy out here today. Oh, it's kind of busy out here today. I've not checked my instruments. Okay. I need to actually go to Lesky, and I'm actually kind of worried actually, because I know it's very buggy. And I want to take the 600i out. I have to take it out there because that's the only way I can take off my spacesuit. Can't do it anywhere else. And from there I can fly to different planets. Explore and work on my 600i and its faults. Come on, you're taking too long. At the moment, this Connie is built like bricks. It's got better shield power. Than his 600i. Not going to be giving any more demonstrations on that at the moment. It will develop as it develops. As I'm doing the test, you'll hear noise in the background. It's not to annoy you folks. I am still working on things and developing things, okay? and I'm just here to share what I've learnt in the game, etc. If you don't like it, switch off. But no, that's not what I mean, because you're all going to get stuck and fixing up your PC and all sorts, working in clans, organisations, all them kind of things is going to come up. I'll be fired to miss most of the time, for the moment. What does that mean for the moment? Well, you know, for the moment. Right, let's kind of get some steam. I don't want that to go in the red, everything's overclocked. When I get to Leicester, I should be there about 20 minutes to half an hour. I'm going to still treat the bugs as the same. And I'm not really phoning 6 and drive for about a week. I've had a very busy weekend. So I've got to sort of relearn again. I should have went to Port Hollister first and got my trousers. Different way to wake up in the verse, eh? Suppose this is a bit better than looking all through all the maps, isn't it? What am I looking for? I'm looking, what, there it is. I think they should make, no they can't get something to come, make it sort of flashing. These videos will be uncut and roleplay ongoing for the time being, if I don't get distracted again. I'm 68 kilometers. Over the weekend, I took a trip to Leicester and I actually took part in the races. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of PC problems. I had a lot of problems. Medication had me acting kind of strange. Okay, about while I'm coming into Leicester, I used to hear people complain there's too many HUD displays in the corner you can't see, but it's not. I think it's just right, because one thing they don't seem to have noticed, you can zoom in and lock it. Now that becomes a screen on its own. Look at the detail, and if you can lock it and work it out, it's a fairly pretty size view. This is one of the only ships at the moment you can actually land properly. Look at the view, that's full zoom in, that's a lot. But what I was going to say, if you look down there, landing, you can actually land without going to your third person view if you want to keep it real. Got to be careful there, things don't work half the time. That's Leicester, that. Right in that equator, can you see it? peaceful. For now. I'll hurry up and get down. I'm not in no hurry. Just enjoy what there is out here. I've got a 6-shooter on this. I've got the combines, which I've used for the first time on this ship, and I've got the 600i elements there, as you can see, and that's got the size 3 repeaters and guns from the Sabre. The weapons and settings is not set for this, so obviously things will not come out right, but as time goes by I'll explain. I'll just give you a quick fire shot to give you an idea. That's too loud. As you can see, those are the combines and those are the size 3s. How did you get the size 3s from there, Pepper? Like I said, I took the remote tolerance of the 600i. So now it's a 6-shooter. But it's not this kind of setup I like, but there's a lot of changes being done. You know what I mean? Even the weapon spy I've got, as I said, it's not for this ship. You'll see. That's on continuous fire. Now if I was using combines, as you know, the ammunition would deplete. And you don't want to deplete your ammunition, so it's going to be to your skill. But I've got laser weapons on here too, so it's working out the what combination. I'm more of a laser because I've been doing things like this. Now let's check my altitude. Right. I'm having trouble reading my scales at the moment. That's better. That's what I was missing. Reducing speed. Setting up for comms. You know something? No, I'm not going to take the rover out. I have problems, but then again, no, because the ship disappears. I do want the rover or the cyclone, but I'm going to have to find somewhere else to spawn it. Selling too much in one day. That's where I lost all my goodies. Things just disappearing in the night. You know what I'm looking for? Now, why can I not see? It's not there. I'm trying to land that Lesky and I can't. This must be a wake-up bug. I think needs to be addressed. All these things are new things, new bugs coming out. You'll be seeing more people waking up like this now, getting ready to go in the Ageverse and working out the role play and the limitations. Same thing with multiplayer, there's all new bugs to discover now. £3,000 feet. Wait a minute, there's some activity. This is less skinny. Yeah. There is a bit of activity, you know. Let's just full scan. There is something going on, there must be loading up ships. Ah, I'm glad we looked at that. To the left of here, there's a new I've got to get the right way around first. Let's see if my landing pads come up here. We won't take the landing pad just yet. Everybody's rushing into Lesky to get the goodies and whatnot, and I'm just strolling in like I don't care. Oh, this bloody rushing. Right, I'm not going to go straight into Lesky just yet. I just want to see something. I was just hoping we discovered in the Lesky circuit. It looks different for some unknown reason. Or it might be because I'm coming from the shadows. Altitude 700, I think that should be enough. Brakes. What I wanted to look at, there's another landing pad. Right. Okay, let's see if I can focus on it. I'm having trouble today. Is that it? Well, it's not a very good picture, but that's where I usually spawn my, what's it called? Starfare when I'm loading up my rovers. But just to the left of this, there's another landing pad which I'm going to investigate. And that's right here, I think. but I'm not too sure. Because according to the map, oh wait a minute. Activate landing gear. Nothing's working. Ah, there is a road to it. Interesting. I wonder how big it is. Mouse is a little bit sensitive today. That's why it was never. Whoa, what's that? I don't want to randomly prick up my backside, so I've just got to look around and just double check. It's not about pew pew. Everybody's got different things they want to do in the game. This is no stress. This puts my gameplay back into perspective. Yeah, there's shooting, medication, medics and all them kind of roles. That's like getting up in the morning and going to work. I should be doing this in the 600i, you know. But no, you never know what's going to happen in this game, so. It is a landing pad, but it looks like it's still in work. And I don't think it can be landed upon. I have to give Vorak credit for this. I would have never known otherwise. But then again, I must have seen it and dismissed it, because I'm always exploring. Ah yeah, Vorak is the one that did the graphics for me in the Lesky circuit. So I've been in the game nearly 24 hours now, continuous. This is what started us about to most role players, exploring, staying in the game. People who's got interest in javelins, this will interest them because they'll have to work out formalities of keeping alive, what they need, all sorts of things. Good ship loadouts, everything. And it doesn't look like it's where I can land anywhere actually. But the I don't think I could land. It does look pretty big actually, you know. Regards to ramp. Know something? It does look pretty big. It's just difficult finding the outline. The reason why I know it's pretty big because I know the size of the con is not that big. The shits I've flown are pretty big. And comparing this one to the second bump pad, I would say it's about twice the size. Don't know how I miss this. So locating this landing pad, I have to give it to Vorok as credit. And I will be doing lots more explorations in this department. Looking for new ideas and contents. But for now, I'm actually doing my own gameplay, which was intended for when I first came into the verse. Am I going to get out and walk? Well, I am an explorer. Nothing needs fixing on the ship at the moment. So let's take a quick gander. As you can see, they've actually ironed out a few of the bugs on this Connie, but the whole of everything's going to change when I go into 600i. They need to carry on, well, I can't say they need, let me just check with you. They need to carry on working on this if they want to develop the 890 jump properly, because there's a lot they can do in this, and that was the whole idea. Speeding this up so they can put the work contents into the 890 jump. Okay, that's just like a normal landing pad. Could I get the 6-foot eye on here as it stands? I don't know, but I do know it is a lot bigger. There's the contours of the line still going all the way up. It disappears about here. I don't think that's all of it, you know. There's a bit. The question is, can I use it? You bet your last dollar. The line's still going up. I know it's a line because some kind of a grain there. Yeah. I'm glad I came here so early in the morning now, actually. Well, I've just messed up my camera shots. I'm just trying to see how big this landing pad is. We're steep uphill, but I think because of how smooth it is, I think it's just gravel that has covered the landing pad over time. And I would say it's about twice the width. There's no contents in the game for explorers at the moment, so you've got to create your own. And that's what I'm doing, exploring. Learn the layouts, remember what I've learned and coming back. Everybody's in this game for different reasons. No, it might not be twice. Yes, it is. It's pretty big, you know. Well, those are my opinions, not to change anybody's views, you know what I mean? You've got to have an imagination. You know something? I'm really dreading going in the 600i. Get rid. No, that's not what I mean. Really dreading going that. Because it's a task that has to be accomplished. Because it's actually something I'm looking for, but to be putting it on the back burner for about 6 months. No. They said that they want to use it as a template for the 600, 890 jump, and so on. I don't want to leave that ship too long because things have a way of disappearing. An explorer's not supposed to be rushing back because it's got bogs in my arms. Yesterday we was talking about we've been exploring servers and seeing what's going on and what's new talk and whatnot. Look, we split into a server and she got a heck of a lot of abuse. Well, she told me later on when she went back in there, she was very apologetic. So I just put what they said, nothing bad, but at least it came out better, but still, they shouldn't do it. There was another woman gamer in there who was actually being apologetic to the rest of the guys in there. And actually, it wasn't just a normal player in there that was doing abuse. It was actually one of the moderators. Or one of the full core members. Okay. Let's take off. Well, don't see many buggy. Usually it sways from side to side. Well, that's on the bigger ships anyway. Why? Because I'm not using auto. That's how you can tell actually auto land. Don't just swing, look. Let's just cruise on over there. Landing gear still down. Mouse is still a bit sensitive. Remember, I'm a role player and this game isn't just for players playing 5 and 10 minutes. Your players are going to be playing here in the verse for months at a time. Okay? There'll be 24-hour streaming, ongoing streaming. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of people criticizing. You guys just carry on with what you're doing. Because they haven't thought of it, they haven't planned it, they can't imagine it. Okay, I'm going to landing deck 1 on the left. That's the first one by the steeplejack. I don't think they've sorted out the bugs, but I'd like to put the rover on here and the cyclone. Sorry, not the rover, the Nox and the cyclone. I want to keep space to a minimum. The rover's the best thing to have though. My mouse is very touchy, very touchy. I'm in perfect landing position, I think. Yeah. I've got a crime stat. I'm supposed to actually clear it. I don't want no headaches, but we'll work on it. They're giving me number 3. Oh, there's 2 open. So which one is it? Well, it's not that one. That's the one. I can go in forward, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go in the way I'm used to going in. I fly big ships, you see, and I need to keep the practice. Right, let's see if it's tricky. Just try to get a 3-dimension view, make sure everything's the right level. because things can change from the minute you go in here. That's looking from the next size ship upwards, not this class. All seems so good. I'm in clear-ups now. I haven't got long and I've not checked it properly. I've just made the mistake and took my hand off the steering wheel. This is 2.2 patch. Okay. Thank you. I will. The quicker I can get out of here. Right. Engines off. Well, I'm going to be in Lesky for the next 20 minutes, okay? What I'll be doing in there, what I usually do every morning when I start off. As Todd will say, is strip the ship. Now, but I've got some ships that take about an hour, and usually the buggy when they come in, you see, no seats, no that, and it does take a bit of time. This ship takes 40 minutes to equip because the power plants that I use are shield generators are stopped and they're only on the Cutlass Black, and it takes 15 minutes to claim that on the insurance, and I've got to do that twice. Not supposed to be in the gameplay, but there's so many bugs you can make exceptions. Depends on the way how you look at it. It was enjoyable flying that ship today actually, and yesterday. No stress, no bugs, no crashes, no... Oh boy. Makes it a pleasure to play the game again. But I'm going to try and stay away from contact. No, that's not going to happen. It's a game. You have confrontation. I'm not going to take my suit off just yet. I'm still playing as if I'm in the 600i. Wrong one. In the game, I'm an engineer and an explorer. The commit says she's a hauler. Cargo. Anything to do with money, making money, selling, that's her. Let's see who's about. Right, just let them get into the civvies. Rushing around here and rushing around there. I'm missing the beauty of the game. I do need to log out and back in the game because I've not quite got the key bindings working properly. And as you can see, there's no up and down. Anyway, let's get to these ships. shouldn't strip the constellation, but I need the gimbals on it. Okay, it's going to be like that, is it? I need to spawn an ox in its place. Reason being, I can't strip the constellation because it's still on the deck, you see, and it'll take too long for it to wait. I've been doing this, I've been since 2.6, but in different ways. The reason being why I'm clearing, skipping the ship is because it's got two shield generators which I'll need to keep. Oh, gone. Oh, one's missing. Somebody nicked my shield generator. Oh, did I wake up this morning there wasn't one on there? Oh, that's another bug. I think I'm going to have to start checking these ships every morning. I need the gimbals off it. I've got enough of those. My eyesight's failing me. Not leaving them on there. I have to spawn a set of ravens to get them off. And they only produce 2 at a time. And I know there's some effects on them, but I've not learnt how to use them just yet. I'm just checking I've got everything I want off it. No, I haven't. Now I'm going to strip the 600i. Don't need to take the guns off. I mean, yes, I do. I don't need to take the missiles off, torpedoes, or whatever you want to call it. It's still the same thing to me. Until it comes down to pen and paper. Right. Oh, I forgot to bloody save it. Just check. If you remember earlier I was talking about Little Miss and the abuse she got. I will be going into that chat room and to show you how apologetic it was afterwards. But still it shouldn't happen. Right, claim the 600, claim the Aquila. These two I'm doing first. Okay. Now, wait a minute. No, usually it depends. You see how much is born in opposite, aren't I? Just clear them all, save time. Backwards and forwards, you know what I mean? I would like to go to selling and spawn. Every time I think about selling, I think about my ships disappearing with all my money. I have to do this to equip the 600i, you see, because the 600i is still on test. All them ships, yeah, because it's still going to take me 15 minutes. But this is not what I paid to no, but this is what I'm doing. Giving you ideas and how things are done. And we've got a problem, at least you can, there's something there. I remember seeing something about that, yeah. I want to see some action. Oh, you want to see some pew pew pew? Okay. You need to sign up to the regiment squad. Now I've got to learn all that sooner or later, but there's a lot of things in the game I need to explore first. I'm actually a bit behind. PC's not running to the way I want it. That's got to be deleted. But the main part at the moment is roleplay. Being the burst as long as you can. And exploring different contents in the way you'd like it to be. "20 minutes, eh? Did say so. But you was in 10 minutes there pissing around before you came in. Like I said, I hadn't woke up yet. Come on, slow down. Okay. So what are you going to be doing exactly in the... What are you going to be doing in the burst? Oh, I'm just going to blow up all them ships. No, I'm not going to be doing that. I'll be working out defences so you can't blow me up. Sometimes offense is better than defense. Okay, all done. I've got to buy my shoes here. Right, this won't take long. "20 minutes to be exact." You should have done all this before. No, that's not the point. I just do what you do every day when you sign up or sign on. This is what you're going to be doing. Some guys don't do it. The first thing they say, "Oh, my ship's missing seats, and my ship's missing this, and my ship's missing that." That's because you're all too eager. Enjoy the game while you can. Work around these bugs. So you can get a better experience. So CIG, don't stop working on 600i. We can't sit here for 6 months. You know what I mean? This is supposed to develop the 890 jump with less bugs as possible. Stopping it, you ain't gonna learn nothing because nobody wants to fly it. And we all know it's a good ship and what its potentials can be if you don't know. But you pull the plug here now, they're gonna put it on the back burner and everybody's gonna go into pew pew pew, cargo runs, you know what I mean? And whatnot. And this is supposed to be a pleasure ship. Okay? So keep things developing there. I don't really want to sit in this ship for 6 months, but I have to. Don't have to, but like I says, try to see where I'm coming from. I'm not saying put everything into it because you've got other contents to deal with, I understand, but fuel generator. Checking. Right, missiles can't change. Excuse me. I should change them, you know. But I'm going to take these off the Connie. Remember, this is about me and my role play, okay? Now about what everybody wants to do or what I am doing for them, this is what I am doing when I first came to this game 8 months ago. But listen to everybody else, my plans have changed. Right. Why are you changing to one size down? Am I going to be going to combat, am I? Yeah, but I still need to learn things. What's this? It's not changing. Okay. Don't try to spawn this ship right now because you'll still be out there, I think, but you'll have the old stats on there. Now while I'm waiting for that to sort itself out, we're going to go into Mrs. situation now. Let me go and take a seat. How long have we got left? Mm-hmm. 10 minutes. 15 minutes. What am I going to do for 15 minutes? Claim on the insurance. I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for me. You guys have to find other ways of doing things. This is my stream contents the way I want it to be. Okay? It's role playing ongoing. What I do in the bursts each day is like what you'll be doing. Uncut. Okay. Let's get on to the comments now. Right, where were we? Right, Little Miss came into here yesterday. Where's it all gone again? Basically, being apologetic. I'm not saying this person was giving abuse because I don't know. Says she's a female too, whatnot. It was bits more. I'm a gamer too, and I am often offended by this channel, etc. So I think she was trying to help. They will come back and they were apologetic. But like I says, according to the colours, he's a moderator. I'm not saying it's this person here, I'm just trying to look at the colours and remember things. So there must have been some talk, but in the end they were apologetic. Okay, so there's enough of that now. I've got 20 minutes now to explore the verse. Let's see what else is there. I've already scanned the internet. Nothing going on YouTube at the moment. I don't usually like having Discord running in the background on this. It causes me problems.
Modulating shields.
Let's have a look around. Well, as you already well know, this is where you spawn your ships. Those are the lift doors, they seem to be working okay. Those go to the landing bay, as you know there's 4 of them, but down here to the bottom, there's some more shit spawning. Those there go to where you can spawn your rover, etc. I might go down there in a bit. Whatever it is. Let me think. You know something? I know it's not going to let me. What are you thinking, Pepper? I've got 20 minutes, haven't I? Go for it. I'm going to get the cyclone out. But you just spent 20 minutes trying to spawn your bloody rope. Your ship, it's going to take another 20 minutes. How do you know this? You're going to switch up after a while. Bit buggy. I should use the Nox. No, I am going to use the Cyclone. Reason being because the Nox is a little bit buggy, and it's not about dying at the moment showing them bugs. Because if I die, I'm on my own. I've got to fly all the way back to ship, rescue the ship, and every bloody thing. Time consuming. Right. Take a seat for about a minute if I can find somewhere to sit down. It's like being at an airport, isn't it? Waiting for your next flight. I am not too happy at the moment Just let me sit down. And while I'm waiting to log in, I'm just going to log in and then log back out. Nothing wrong with server, but then again, it's a good server, isn't it? Okay. I can do it on the ship. Let's just hope I don't run into any complications. As you can see, I haven't got proper orientation of what's going on now, you see, unless I press keys. Oh, I look very grumpy this morning. What am I waiting for? I should take the rover now. But the rover's very tricky. I'll take the rover. But wait a minute. The cyclone can put goods on it. I'll take the cyclone. Make your mind up, Pepper. I'll take the cyclone. Now, what the problem is, the rover is easy to control, but the cyclone, you can put things on it. And I don't really want to be tipping. Yeah, well, you tip it, you tip it. Wait, oh, look for me, I'm coming in. Thank you. Oh, okay. I thought you can actually come and close the door. That's what I mean. Oh, it's not. I think they have not worked on the shadings at Leicester yet. That's why it was so bloody laggy. Yeah, I can see it by now. Rain during treks, I can tell by it is actually very stroby here, not very smooth in the graphics. I'm going to actually take this ship to the... I'm going to take this to the landing pad. Okay. To the landing pad, and I'm going to leave it there and get my 600i. Up to now, I've had no luck spawning any ships on the 600i in the PU. I don't want to part too close to it and bind it. So we're just going to leave it here. Make sure it's locked. I'm going to everything's locked, okay. When we all started in this game, we all had these visions. I'm going to burst and I'm not going to die. But because every 5 minutes is a bug in the game, you've lost that perception in the game. But it can come back. Now I'm running back to Lesky now, with my head down. At the moment I'm in a safe zone, so I won't be attacked. And it's always wise to travel light, conserving energy. The only reason I'm doing this now is because the ship is on respawn. And I need a morning exercise. This is not for people that just want pew 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 pew. Yeah, I mean, the game's got another side to it. I'm in quicksand. Excuse me. Roleplay to begin with, you know what I mean? So I've actually been in this game 24 hours total. Yes, I'm about to log out, but I've actually logged in a normal way. Not being killed or anything like that. With Sleeper did anyway. It's just to create content, make things and whatnot. It's too early to be going for a jog, yeah. But I want to get in 600i now and meet my doom. Check oxygen. And it's 50s, that's okay. Oh boy. I will be logging out again. Okay, I was actually going to log out here, but it might put me onto another server. I don't really want that, and I want proper camera view. So when I log out in this, oh boy, I've just remembered. When you log out in the 600, you don't actually log out properly. These are bugs. It's stopping people from playing. Simple things can be worked on. We're there developing the game, we're trying to create contents for the game to be played, to make the game worthwhile. I don't know if they're big bugs or whatever bugs. They do, but still. It looks so different, this actually now. Let me cut across. I've got plenty of oxygen, so it's going to cut across. With a hill like this, it's hard on your feet, so obviously it's going to be wear and tear on your feet, and use a bit of oxygen when it's been done. Just ideas if you've not seen it just yet. It's so difficult to focus the camera when you've messed with it in the first place. But I'll work out the key bindings for that pretty soon. Hey, but wait a minute. Is my cyclone still there? Right, that was a waste of time. It's gone. Oh, it's still there. Normally I'd just kill myself and go straight back. But that's not the object, you see. And I'm going for the 600i. I'm going to put the cyclone on it. I've done it in the PTU, but I haven't done it in the PU. And to call myself a level 3 cargo hauler, that's in the requirements. Loading vehicles onto ships and transporting them. In the game, I've got level 3 as a cargo hauler with over, I think it's over 1 million and other various things it needs. Level 1 pilot's license, and just over the weekend, or just before the weekend, I got my level 1 vehicles license. I'll be putting creations in, contents in there to show you how I got it. Basically, it's to be teaching you guys how to do things and whatnot. Now, why am I doing this? It's reputation skills you've got in the game already. Yeah, but as you get experience, you've got certain things on your ships. You don't want a level 1 flying certain things and losing all your cargo because he doesn't understand how to push ignition key. And they say it's only a game. But if you're saying you're going to be giving him credits and you can't have them credits, tell him it's only a game. Some people say don't mind, but you're in the game to make credits, you're in the game to explore, and you're in the game for whatever reason, and you need all these things to continue the game. I've not been able to do much in the game for at least a week because all my credits was lost because of the bugs. I can go buy credits and put it in the game, but I think to what I want to earn AUC credits in the game actually. You know what I mean, not the ships. It's the other way round. Now, how do I know about cargo hauling? I played Expediter Threat, and you needed certain things in there, and it's still the same as in this game too. I won't be getting the merchantman because that's industrial work, and it's, you can play it, but I won't be. I'll be getting the Orion, and also be, he's gone. I think he's a new player. Let's go say hello to him. Or he's just learning how to walk. I'll leave him to it. He just found a flight of stairs, just like when I first started exploring. But wait a minute, he's got a uniform. Now, he must know the basics. My ship should be ready now. Got no time to get into Mississippi's because they're timing fact to give you these ships. But it would be nice if we could get the over on here today actually and do a proper take. I know it's not going to happen. Guys ready. Totally boring, but this is what you're going to be doing anyway. But each time I do this, it will get better. Oh, 600 I forgot what he looked like. I don't know, I'm going to take off the ship actually. That's another bug. Sometimes you sink right under. I forgot. Right, the sleeping accommodations. How am I going to get around that? The beds are buggy. Oh well. Sorry about the flickering in the background, but I am running an SLI. I'm just going to take straight off. for the bugs don't catch me out. It's usually worse when I've got somebody on the ship actually. So what I'm going to do, take off a couple of feet and pick up the landing gear. Very, very touchy today. Brakes on. Already I'm bloody nervous. Just so there's no binding, as you can see, it's there. It is rocking. It is rocking. Get up there, you bastard! Sorry about the language. Oh my word. But this is the aggression you go through, you know what I mean? Some might say I created all that, but no, trust me on that. Don't kill the ship for the next 6 months. You know what I mean? It's been a big talk about. There's so much you can learn exploring this ship. At the moment it's all negative. The negative is to put it better, not to give you guys earache. The cyclone's still there. I think that's okay. Cyclone's still there. Okay. I best hurry up, it's going to disappear on me. It's been 20 minutes. I hope it does let me on because I will be doing a bit of exploring on it. With it, I should say. Now if I remember correctly, there was a glitch on this, so I'm going to have to jump off it. Cyclone's still there. I'm going to roll the dice and strike lucky. I usually park it right up, but like I says, when something goes wrong, you try something different every time. So far so good. This is the first time the PU I would have got the robot actually on here working. I mean the Cyclone. No rollback so far. Okay. Everything's looking good. Getting off. It looks like it's too far forward. You got a rover on here? Yeah, I know that. Oh, up there. Yeah, okay. Okay. No rover. Oh, so they didn't fix it. I know they fixed it. They wouldn't say they haven't if they have. This time I'm going to leave the engine on. Am I trapped? Come on, get up there. So far, so good. Oh! Come on, give me a break, you guys. One more time, okay? It won't let me into ship while it's in elevation. I'll just send the ramp back down again. Okay, here we go, last time. I'm going to try and clip it to one of the sides. Yeah, like that. If it tosses about, it should help. It's not clipping the sides properly. I know it's not going to let me in. Okay, but I'm going to try. No, it's not. Well, as you can see, I tried. Well, let's get into the glitches, bringing back memories. Now the experience is logging up and logging on to this. Will it work? Will it not? It depends how you go about it. Now if I did this at Port Hollister, if I logged off and then logged back in and I had no oxygen mask on, I most probably would die. All these variations got to be tested. I'm going to try and do it in the proper way. As you can see, I'm not checked, but I know I've got oxygen in the ship. Everything's there, good. I will be picking Little Miss up at some point today, most probably. I'll just have her in the back there filing the nails. She says, no, every time you say that, come on, you give me grief. You know what I mean? But she wouldn't play otherwise. Okay. Engines on. I'm not going to just a process. No. The ship is pretty quick and no, put it on, why not? Guns. That was stupid, I don't know which ones to use. You guys this one now. So I can't remember what those do at the moment. But for now I'm just going to take off. And I'm just going to dump the cyclone. No, I'm not going to dump it. It's not going on there today, okay? It's like I'm in a rush now. I've got the chance to find ways of getting it on there. But I want to take up in the space brakes on or stabilizers, lift. Activate landing gear.
Activating landing gear.
Activate boosters and... No, not yet. I'm just fast. Don't start giving me that rubbish. Visibility is up. Okay, if you've noticed, look at the readings on the thrusters. That's 8. On the other one it was 275. This is 2000. It's a heavier ship. Okay, I get it. So you need more power, okay? Let's try. Let's just wait for a second, see what happens. No different. Right, we can't solve that problem. Well, okay, let's just say it's not got enough power to take off. I need boosters, I need thrusters, I need this, I need half a dozen bloody hands. Right, what I've done now, I've got my fingers on the thrusters and the boosters. Okay, and it's now not making that noise. So obviously that's going to have to be easy balancing. I repeat, it's not making that noise now because I've got my fingers on the boosters and the thrusters. Okay, I'm now going to take that off. And as you can see, it's just above. When it goes below that, that's the danger mark. That can be addressed. So now you can understand when you're getting the engines low and whatnot, this is the problem. But how much power is it using? That's another question. So I repeat again, I have boosters and thrusters. Sorry, not boosters. Boosters, thrusters, afterburners, whatever you want to call it. It has now isolated that problem. That's an easy fix. Take the fingers off, it's going to go down. And it will fall below its threshold and the noises come back. As you can see. So obviously, yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. Now I'm going to keep my shields on. How can I overcome that then? I've got the strongest engine thing in there, haven't I? So that won't work. It's not a power drink, it's got ample power. And I would say that's because it's hovering in base space. So I'm just wondering, could that be also the problem when I'm low down I start hovering? Because the imbalance of power. I'm an engineer, okay? I'm Mike Scotty. Don't tell me about the ship, I'm working on it. But this is what I do when I'm not online. Well, why do it? No, at the end of the day, this is my role play. This is how I would like to play it. Okay? If there's any tips that you would like, feel free. But don't spoil it for everybody else because you're not satisfied. Okay? The game's hard enough as it is already, but there's a lot of negativity. I spent my money to play this game, and I'll play it the way I would like to play it. You spent the money to play the game the way you like to play it, and however you like to grieve, whatever. Okay, this is peaceful for me. Right, boosters. I want to keep my eye on them controls. It's a bit difficult at the moment because everything has to change round so I can monitor the controls. Now wait a minute, monitor them up here. Conflict. Okay, so I've got boosters on now, and I will control the level with the afterburners going up, or whichever way they've worked it out. As long as I keep it above, I should be okay. Okay, it's going down. I've got to keep it up. I'm actually balancing the thrusters there so it stays above that number. The reason I heard that just now is because I took my eye off the button, you see. I'm looking for I'm starting to just work out. I don't think there's enough display on these. I need some foot pedals. Increase speed to max. Oh no, not that fast, not that fast. I've not woke up yet. I've just slept on my food in the back seat. Can't see to control the arm power levels. Right, so it's full throttle on and control the boosters. Right, I'm going forward. Wait a minute. Am I misreading this? It works okay when I'm going up. Well, there's nothing there to do it when I'm going straight. Okay. That all works. Okay, let's try this. It's got so much to do with the stroofing. Stroop up, I've got power. Stroop left, I've got power. Stroop right, I've got power. Stroop down, I've got power. On acceleration, I haven't got. Right, okay. That's what they must have forgot to do. They must have forgot to connect the afterburners to something. Because there's no thrusters, no burners, no nothing on acceleration. As you can see, boost forward, afterburners forward, everything's forward. Right. Okay. So that's the problem with the 600i, it zaps the power, it's not got enough power, you go for acceleration. Somebody's going to have to get underneath the bonnet now and connect that lead. There's nothing I can do to it. What the game can do to it is actually a bug. A component's missing. You'd work it out in the end. Well, anyway, just give me a second for you guys. Oxygen. I can breathe on the ship, so I can take off my shit. Yeah, take off my shit. That will take away all my HUD displays and everything. I actually thought they'd have more displays than this, but depends. There's a lot to explore. I'm going to try and enjoy the 600i today. Okay, I'm going to try and enjoy it. I know it's all about faults and getting to put things right, you know what I mean? But I think with the thrusters, they can't just leave that for 6 months. I think they'll fix it. Now we know where the problem is. It doesn't work on boost when it's going forward. I don't think there's anything I can do to adjust that in game. But wait a minute. Yeah, no, because you do need thrusters. Boosters. No, I have it connected because I've done it in the constellation. Now let's just balance the powers a bit. There we're shot, I get scared. Now the problem is now I'm supposed to log out. Oh, I'm going for reverse here. Let the ship fly itself, but it reduces speed, doesn't it? Leave it for about 10 minutes. I'm going to roll a cigarette. I think I should little mist. Put little mist on the ship. Let's have these weapons tested. I've got the stabbed lasers on here. Now you'll notice these lasers are on continuous fire, okay? I've not worked out the ones for the ballistics yet because everything's just changed. But it's configurations for the 600i. I don't know where I'm going, I don't really care, as long as I'm away from society. Let them all destroy themselves. Guns. It's not actually overheating, okay? Yes, it is. Oh yeah, because it's not set up in the what's its name yet. I'd have to actually overclock. The weapons so the cooler works better. Cooler? Or some, whatever anyway. As you can see, that warning, it is a little bit too high. Continuous fire needs to be altered slightly. I actually find that setup more powerful than single fire shots. One, it's continuous. It's a fair distance, it's not long distance like the M7s because this can't go that big on gimbals. But 3 fires in a short space of time times 9, that's about alter firepower if you can target it. I've got nothing special on the remote times today because I might not go in it. There's Port Hollister. I'll be picking up this from there later on. Oh, I'm going to do that. That's a neat trick. I'll find a way. What I mean is I don't really want to land on Port Hollister because of the oxygen breathing problem, and I am in the civvies. I want to stay in the civvies, you see. Now, you see me move around in the constellation, Boat 3. This ship is designed to do that. We understand they're working on it, okay, and they'll be fixing these problems. We understand they said they're going to be working on this so they can put things right when the 890 jump comes out. That is logical. But what I don't understand now, yes, just say I got it wrong, I heard it wrong. Yes, just put it down to me, okay? They're going to start working on this now, and they're going to concentrate on the 890 jump. I know the set a date for the 890 jump, I understand that. But they need to work on this, put the things right in here, watch what we're doing, so when the 890 jump comes out, it's not as buggy, okay? And that's the whole idea, so they shouldn't stop working on this. It's the first line of luxury ships, first line of things looking like this. I prefer to fly something like this than the Carrack, but obviously the Carrack has its specialities until they create ships. But this, they're already gone about this. I don't agree. Don't just put it away and say yes, we'll be doing bits and whatnot. This ship is out now, okay? I know you've got a lot of work to do, but it's a new experience. Don't stop it just like that and say wait 6 months before we get another patch on this, because you can see it's just crewing the ship so we can have role playing there, getting the scanners work so we can do multiplayer. I'm not talking about the exploration part now, which needs to be in game, okay? I'm just talking about the basics, so 2 people can sit on this ship and have some content play until you're ready to do something drastic with it. That's not much to ask, okay? I was actually surprised this ship came out in 6 months. Now I actually said to Little Miss, when the ship comes out, it's going to be as buggy as hell. She looked at me and says, how do I know? Well, like I says, I'm suffering from stress, and a lot of people on there, they suffered from the same thing because they can't get the gameplay. Explorers, yeah. The Carrack is an industrial explorer. It's a work ship. This is a pleasure ship. I can't see this as a cruise ship. Yeah, I mean just my family. Right, let's see where I am. Because I really should be logging out of this ship actually, and logging back in. But I do know they're not doing nothing for 6 months, and the beds are a problem. I can't do role play in this. I can't do continuous play in this. I am now 2 days into my role play in the game, starting off by waking up in my bed in the universe, not at Port Hollis or anywhere else. So walking about is going to be a bit difficult because I do need to land the ship, because I did alter the camera projection in the game. So it's a little bit difficult at the moment focusing. What was that? Oh, that's a cyclone. As you can see, it'd be more fun if just two of us in there walking around, chatting about whatnot. I just heard the ship go down slower. I am now using the cyclone as a beacon to see if the ship is moving, and that tells me the ship's not moving. That's caused because I moved from one compartment to another. I am in very dangerous territory. So at any time now I could glitch, or I can be attacked. So I have to land this ship, but not wander unless he's busy. If I'm only landing on the planet somewhere different, I don't think there should be a problem. See, at the moment I've not got proper camera view, so I can't actually do pitch properly. It's not in the key bindings yet, you see. You know all the talk at the moment about the pleasure park with the VIP. The big problem at the moment is traffic of the engineers with the big dirty boots walking through the hangar deck to get here through the upstairs. Well, apparently there is a way. Those doors, those are not used. Well, I don't think they're used yet. Those can be doors to go to the midship, and that would lead into the cargo bay where they can load things. They have to make those a bit wider, obviously, but I think that's what they might do next. And the same on the other side. I'm sure when I first saw this, they had that in there. They must have took it out. I'm not going to do an explore of the ship in space at the moment because I can't look up, I can't look down. Okay? But I'm in the 600i and I'm in my civvies. This is one of the visions I had when I was thinking about buying the 600i. Now the TV, I was actually going to be using that until they've implemented it, and this is how I was going to use it. Let's find some. Not put this because it's not center, and if I want to watch the burst or do anything in here, I'd have my own little screens and projects going up and still read, etc. Same thing when I'm in the engineering room and whatnot. Just look up things to keep me entertained until CIG does things. Obviously it's a lot of modifications, adding this, adding that, getting the right add-ons. This PC can do it. It's a powerful PC. I wouldn't expect you guys to do a normal PC because it would blow up. Not being insultive, okay? But give you an idea and whatnot. But it's messing about with OBS and all these contents and everything to go. They've got other things to learn, but there's so much to learn. Okay, but my focus at the moment is a 600i. There's nothing I need to alter, just give you an idea. All this will be working with voice activation and whatnot. They're now coming out with face over IP, which is great. Nothing wrong with that. But the problem is, that's going to face out VR. Because if it's need a camera, I was going to see your eye movement and jaw movement, and my eyes are blocked. And I think VR is important for combat. Not for things like what I'm doing here now, you know what I mean? Bugs in the game. I'm not going to sit in them. If you sit in the chairs, trying to get out, you've got to go and crouch and crawl under the table. That's the same there. I think these should be bar stools, not chairs. And it's animation brings them underneath. I'm not going to sit in the chairs, I've done it so many times. Ah, I've not had no breakfast. Okay. So let me get something out of the fridge. When I get my own animations working, I know it's a bit far-fetched, it's a bit too much, but like I said, I have my own little fridge display. A bit far-fetched, but it's being imaginative. But it won't be like this, it'll be fitting the contours if I ever get round to it. But to do that, I've got to spend hours and hours and hours and hours in the 600i, and 2 months is not long enough. But to sit down there and they're not going to fix the bugs. Do you know what that was like when I was waiting for the cooler to come out? Well, a long bloody time. Which looks nice. I have to keep my ear out because I am showing red and I will be attacked. I get more time to relax later, but it's work now. Oh, we've been working on these chairs, table. Okay, that's a bit different. I'm sure it is. Okay. I would have rounded it up a bit because the ship is round. And if you kind of fish, you can bump yourself on them sharp edges. I mean, if you already drink too many, remember, you know what you're going to get up to. Until somebody comes up, you are not allowed to drink while you're flying a spaceship. Checking the oxygen level. Make sure everything's okay. Things can change in this game. From here I'm going to start working with voice attack again. Everything's okay. The first time I came on the 600i was about 3 days in the making, because there's so much things I wanted to do beforehand. And so I found a way to spot it in the hanger deck and look at it properly. I think the engineer and the science station should be back here, which I know it's going to be back here anyway, because there's too much in the front compartment for the pilot and the co-pilots to do. Now they've got man-tyrants in there. They do need the man-tyrants, and they do need to keep focus, because if they take their eyes off that screen, them shields are going down. And if them shields go down, you've got problems. They take too long to way back up. Let's go into the hanger again. I don't think there's nothing that's sorry, I got hiccups. I'm having trouble at the moment because I've messed with my camera settings. I know I can sort it out later. Oxygen, shit. I'll be okay, but it's not a good idea to be doing this. Let me just check. Still looking for bugs that I've not noticed. This hanger deck. When you look at it in different ways, it gets bigger every time. Think about the rover and how wide it is. Just from here, just from this, I'm trying to square it off actually, I can't, but I think you got an idea. Just take off the lips up the side up there and the lip up the side up there, and about 2 or 3 centimeters, or meters, about a meter off the front, and that's the rubber that can go in there. But when you start looking at other objects you can put in here, it actually gets bigger. Now, how have they compensated for this? I would say one is the height, okay, and another neat thing which I didn't expect, which you already well know, you store cargo at the side. Whoever thought that was brilliant? I thought that was brilliant. But don't take away you can't use this too. I think keep it because we've got the size, because it's going to be hard in this ship. And a lot of normal people will be using it for this specific use. If you start putting restrictions on, you can't go forward. Don't know what your plans are, but think about it. It works in the Starfarer, so why not in here? The 600i can be a utility ship in its own right, exploration, VIP, you know what I mean? Massive. Not as big as Starfarer, but a lot bigger than the 600, the Connies. Get a carrot! But like I says, I see it as a work ship, okay? And this ship here, I can fly it with one person, but to fly it safely, 2 people, the Constellation's going to need at least 4. Unless we can get them tyrants to be remote. Why have I not been attacked yet? I will say because the engines are off, but they're not off. I've been here in about an hour, so I'm going to try and find some planet to land on. I can do it in space, but there's so many glitches, especially... Oh, not that one. Yeah, why not? No, I will not. I'm not taking any chances. I want to be the first guy in 24 hours in space, 48 hours in space. And the only way I can do that is to get through these bugs. Wait, what happened there? I don't like that noise! The reason why I'm using the back elevators, because the front elevators, if you go too far you will glitch. Bugs are different for different sceneries. There's a whole new set of bugs when you play multiplayer in this ship, but we have to play it for the bugs to be fixed. Okay, but CIG is not doing nothing, and half the players now don't want to play the ship because of the stress. I get it, I understand, but still, you spent £400 putting it back burner. You know what I mean? Some players come on here, they will come on for about a couple of months and they've gone. And those are guys with fresh ideas and whatnot. I'm not going to sit in the tower. No, because the last time I sit in the tower, I started by going pew pew pew, and everybody wanted to be my bloody friend. Okay. Where now? Does this work? Ah, this works, okay. How come everywhere's out of the way? Is it another bug I've encountered? Is it because I left the engines on in boost? Reducing thrusters. Oh boy. It's time to take these warnings seriously now. Stress. It must be obstacles. As you can see, I've got problems already. let's put my helmet on. If I get to land at selling, for the first couple of takes, I will be going to bed in my spacesuit because it does glitch, and when you wake up, you could wake up outside the ship. And then suffocate. The game's developing so fast now, people don't want to sit and play games for about 10-15 minutes and go home back and load up ships. They want to have an experience of exploring. You got the reputation coming in, or it's in, I don't know. And then I got to work out how I'm going to make a living. It's not yellow I want to go to. It's too busy there. Supposed to be going to selling. Right. So selling's supposed to be going towards this way. He's taking me all the way back to Port Hollister. Right, that must be selling. No, it's not. Well, I think what I'll have to do, I've got two ways I can fly. I can fly to Crusader and then go through the service station. But one of these comma rays, the farthest one, should take me straight to selling on the back. That's 99. It's not Daymar, it'll be this one. And try not to use a map here. Now, it should be to the right. Nobody in the area. Portalista. Right, that's Cryastro. That's Cryastro. One of these should be selling. I can't know which color it is. Oh, I didn't come far enough. I don't really want to go through, that's when I should come through 126. What number is that one? 126. Well, now I understand what that noise is. The thrusters are, the speed going up is not actually connected properly. When you connect that, then we won't get that noise. They must have forgot to dial in the figures. I could go through it all again, but it's there in the video if you work through it. Why am I going to sell it now? It's too busy. Because you're all coming down there to look for, but it doesn't really matter. The whole idea, let's get there, land, and then reboot. I've been in the verse since yesterday, haven't crashed. I took up in the Constellation, went to bed overnight. I can't remember where I slept, obviously. Next day I slept in space. And I'm trying to make this cool. And every time I booted back on, I've actually booted back on from where I took off with YouTube. So this should be the first 24-hour roleplay continuous. Yes, I have to log off for other reasons, but as I say, it's continuous. With them fixing when you log off, you should be able to get back on into the game. But every game and every ship is different. But at the moment, I think the 600i is the best for that because it's an exploration ship. There's certain things you don't want to be doing, and you're definitely going to do it in the 85X. You know what I mean, taking the piss, you know what I mean. 85X is the same class as the 600i. Well, basically what I'm going to say, you can do it in the Connie, but you need time. Now I'm going to land somewhere in the wilderness, okay? And from there I'm going to take it. I want to find out how close I am. Terra Mills is 700 kilometers away. I want somewhere remote. Reason being is the time we're going to be taking offline and we don't want too much traffic. There. No. What's up there? All these guys go pew pew pew. We're on defense. We're learning how to defend ourselves and stay remote. Yes. We're right there. Well, what are you doing some stream, Peps? Oh, we'll work it out. You'll see why in a minute. I won't be landing there. It's a reference of where I'll be. I'm just hoping the scanners and radars are not working properly in the game just yet. And they say it's supposed to be 7 kilometers, but I know it's more than that. Because it'd be pointless, what, 7 kilometers? Okay. Now that's shelter there. Okay. And then 300 kilometers away. So I'm going to land. There. And I'm going to take time out. So the object is enjoying the game how you would like it. Don't just go in there and just shooting. I'm exploring, also engineering, but at the moment I'm creating my own contents and exploring. And as I get better, I'll be doing more experience exploration. There's nothing in the game at the moment, so I have to rely on making a living doing cargo runs or whatever. There's no problem making money in the game actually, but the problem is at the moment I'm in the 600i. And to be staying here for the next few months, it's going to be hard work because of what it's got. And they do want people to still play in the 600, so if they've got any new ideas, they can stumble in it before the 890 jump comes out. But I have to ship out 2 weeks and then say you're going to put it in the back burner, you know what I mean? Come on. You did this with me with the carrot last Christmas. Oh, the carrot's coming out after next year. Oh shit, I best get that until my ship comes out. Oh, it's not coming out now, it's not even on the map. I know they've got problems, but just give me an idea. You know what you should do? put them in the hangar deck so we can explore these while you're developing them. Did somebody say they've not got a hangar deck big enough yet? You got the bloody reclaim room with its ass sticking out, didn't you? I think the reclaimer is the same size as the Polaris. No, it's not. The reclaimer is the same size as the Polaris, yeah. The Carrack and all them are the same. The Polaris is wider. Sure, the hangar deck's big enough to fit it in. No, wait a minute. I never thought of that. Can the hammerhead fit? Yeah, it should be able to. It's 113, it's just a bit smaller than the Carrack. Just trying to think where to land, a land where there's shade. Find a level surface is going to be hard enough. Now normally I go to bed, take my gear off and whatnot, but like I said, spawning back in this ship, you don't wake up where you're supposed to. Yeah, I can make an excuse that it's a glitch and you just go back to Port Alistair and spawn the ship, you know what I mean? Activate landing gear. Activate landing gear. It's working. But landing gears are eyes coming down. Altitude. I think it says 64. Just make sure everything's all level. Be nice if I did a cyclone in here, but I need to take a break for a bit, you see. So just for the first couple of times, I will be going to bed in the spacesuit until I'm confident. And T-Tube, he's got 6 beds there. I think I'll try them all. There has to be one bed I can use. Oh, oh gosh. I was just going down and not looking. That's okay, I think. I'm not leaving the ship really, am I? Think about it. Suppose he's fallen off the ship. You've got to stop talking to yourself, Pepper. Because I'm talking to myself. At one stage, what I was thinking, the back lip there could have had a runabout on it. Right, I got a funny feeling they're going to make a runabout very soon to put in the 600i with the small jump point capabilities, but I know they're not going to, but they can do. You need jump drive of some sort. Don't be going to all them details at the moment. I think that's good enough where I am. Engines off. That's the way it's supposed to be. Morning, little miss. 1 second, please. 1 second, please. Don't be pressing wrong buttons here. 1 minute. Shield's still on. So I'm actually doing my own thing today. I'm back in the 600i, just flying the ship the way it's supposed to be flown and whatnot, and I find it a lot less stressful actually. Waking up in the corridor was just like waking up at home, shower, bath, something to eat, you know what I mean? No, we don't want to go there. So I've done about 15 hours continuous play now, but I've had to log off, but log off in proper circumstances, the way the game's supposed to be. No, I'm not. I'm in the 600. I woke up this morning in the Connie and I flew back to Lesky. And I picked up the 600i. I needed more freedom, you see, you know what I mean? It was the 600, sorry, the Constellation isn't buggy. You can actually get continuous gameplay, but in the 600i is where the freedom of playing the game is, you see, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to explain in the game, etc. And the different context of role play, what people are looking for in the game, you know what I mean? Well, there's nothing for the exploration side or whatnot. I've heard that they're going to stop work on the 600i till the 890 jump comes out. That means you could be looking about 8-9 months. But what I'm trying to say, which I've explained, they said they wanted to use the 600i to develop the 890 jump. The 600i is buggy, and they're going to stop the play on this and then go on to the 890 jump, not learn nothing, no bugs or whatever. So it's going to be another bug ship and another stress, knocking some gameplay of what they want to do. I think they should carry on working on the 600i, fix what they can as long as it's not too strenuous, and build up from there. They've got no medical ships in the game to create medical contents. They've got explorers in the game but there's no content. We're now going to create content because the servers are more stable. Now, to create these role play without spending 8, 9, 10 hours starting again from scratch because this doesn't work and that doesn't work. So they can use it now. You know what I mean? So I'm just about to log up and I'm about to log up now. I might log back in a couple of hours, but I just want to log up in here. I don't want it to give me time out. I don't think I can log back in and give me time out. I might get a lot of critics and whatnot. Say this is not the way to play the game because those are only 10-minute pew guys. A lot of proper players are going to be coming in soon and they want to know what they can do. They don't want to spend 6 months trying to learn to get from A to B. They want to know what the limitations are. Same thing on what they can do. I'm actually going to bed in broad daylight in the jammies, in my spacesuit. But it's the only reason. No, the only reason is because, as you know, when you wake up in the 600, you don't wake up in the bed. You wake up somewhere else, and if you get trapped, right, you have only one choice: is to kill yourself, or if it's outside the ship, which I don't think it will be, you can suffocate. So at the moment, until I've worked out these good kinks, this is the best way. I was actually going to load your character in actually and leave it on the ship. You know what I mean? But I thought, well, no, leave it as it is. At the moment I'm trying to log out. Now that'll log out. Okay, I have a bit of a break now. Get the sleeping room sorted out. Oh, is it working by the way? The YouTube, I don't know if it's a black screen or anything like that, I didn't check. I can do that now. Just waiting for it to log out properly without no hiccups.